Welcome, everyone. It is Monday. So I'm going to be looking at the astrology energy for the week of uh, July. What day is it? July 22nd. It's actually my best friend's birthday today. Happy birthday, Shelley. Hope you're enjoying your special day. So, yes, today is July 22nd. The sun has entered Leo bright and early this morning at 12:44 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. So we are now in Leo season, which is a time for pure, authentic expression, joyfulness, going out there and speaking your heart, having a childlike nature. It's summertime, being just going out and being playful, going to the beach, meeting with friends and family, just being out. But we did have an amazing, I guess the energy really started on July 12th, July 11th, July 12th, when that Mars Uranus connection was starting. It was revving up, which was a week ago, Thursday. And as we know, it revved up, and we had the assassination attempt on Trump. Mars and Uranus are very strong together. Mars is the planet of anger, it's the planet of passion and energy and physicality, and it's also the planet of war. So you connect that with Uranus, the planet of unexpected happenings and revolutionary events. Sometimes this can happen. I was trying to see if I could share my astrology charts, but for some reason, I'm not able to share them. But I was looking at Trump's chart, looking at Kamala's chart, looking at Biden's chart. They all have a lot of activity going on in their charts. I was looking at Trump's. He was born during the same, within 2 days of an eclipse. And that year and during that time when he was born, there were 3 eclipses back to back. So he definitely was born with an energy to create, shift, and change. Um, and Biden is a Scorpio, and he was born not on a full moon, but it was during the full moon energy. And Kamala was born during full moon energy. So all these things that have transpired on this full moon, the second full moon in Capricorn at 29 degrees, and all 3 of them were highly affected. One of the interesting things I'm seeing in Kamala's chart is that she's having Jupiter right on her ascendant. And Jupiter is the planet of expansion, growth, good luck, optimism. It takes 12 years to go around the zodiac. So the last time it was there for Kamala was 12 years ago. So she's a Gemini rising, and having Jupiter right on her ascendant is definitely giving her more of this public acceptance, and for now, acceptance, and big worldly notoriety, where she had it before, but she's been really kind of playing under the radar, and she's had some other aspects in her chart really activating her, and one of them is Pluto. She has a lot of Pluto energy, which can sometimes kind of keep you distracted or keep you under the radar because you are dealing with emerging, coming back, that that symbolism of the phoenix rising from the ashes. So as we can see right now, we are in the midst of big energy. And if you read my newsletter, and the link is down in the comments, I have been letting people know that we are in a time of big shifts. And I stated that this full moon, this 29-degree full moon in Capricorn was a marking point. It was a point where it's like, okay, all bets are off. Let's go. Life is about to get extremely interesting, extremely uncomfortable, and we are definitely walking into the unknown. We are merging into that Aquarius, age of Aquarius. And, it's a 26,000 year cycle. So it doesn't just, there's this clear marking. It's like there is a blurring of the ages. So we are definitely in it. Pluto will be in Aquarius for um, when it goes back into Aquarius in September for the next 20 years. So we are walking in very new, expansive, amazing territory. And I want to share with everyone that it's really a time to be excited, to know that we don't have to do what we've always done. We don't have to play by the rules that we've always played by. So when we look at this cycle of Pluto that is the Pluto return of the United States, that was 248 years ago in 1776 when our country was founded. And remember, we left in the 1600s Great Britain to create this new world based on freedom of religion and no taxes. All of that was revolutionary. It was huge. It was brave. It's courageous. And now we're back at a spot where it's like, we need to create a whole new way of living. And that is what is happening. The polarity in our world is so polarized. There is so many extremes. And in that, yes, we need that to create this new that we will have. But in the meantime, it's hard. It's not pretty. It's not fun. It's not pleasant. But we need to get small. We need to stay focused within our own self, what we can control, and keep taking small actions. This is not a time to get paralyzed and just stop and wait and see. This is a time to shine your light bright, to get focused on what your priorities are, what your soul work is, what you are here to do in this world, because everybody else is doing their thing. These people on these huge platforms, these billionaires, these presidents, these people who are doing their life trying to um, uh, tell us what the world's supposed to look like. We still have our work to do, and we can't get distracted and drawn into things that do not connect with what we're here to do. And like I've said before, my intention, and I hope it's for all, is to care for others, to love yourself, love others, and for us to just work together in concert with love and support and creativity, so people can just be in this place of goodness, which is possible, where everybody is fed and clothed and have shelter and not in fear of violence or hate. That shouldn't be such a hard thing for us, for humanity to do, in my humble opinion. But right now, we are in a space between now and all of 2025 to really shift and turn things around. And that's what I want to leave you with today, knowing that hope is alive. It's always been alive. Yes, the energy is palatable. We can sense it. We can feel it, even if you're not woo woo or spiritual or any of those things. You are human and you feel it and you know, wow, there is big stuff happening. So, with that, Please leave comments down below. If you have questions, I would love to answer them. If you have something that you want to share, please leave your comments. Read my newsletter. Contact me for a reading. And with that, I will see you same time next week. Enjoy.